Miranda, go, 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 go. I don't know what's going on with me, but I take the different amounts, like I take small amounts of cannabis, and some days it just doesn't affect me. Some days it comes on kind of strong. So I'm like, she's like, well, me drive? I'm like, yeah. I mean, she's not very experienced. I've been training her. But she was, well, I'm like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? So we're driving. The adventure continues. We went to the state park. They were booked up for the day. We're like, oh man, we're explaining, oh, we're just trying to get back to our conference, and they're all booked up. So I was like, oh, how about this? Can I pay you for a campsite? And we just park in that parking lot over there. We don't need anything. We don't need hookups or anything. And he's like, oh, but in the computer, there's nowhere to put those, to select for that. And I'm like, oh, there's not another button. And he's like, man, I'm sorry. I'm like, man, we're just trying to figure out what to do. What we needed is a place to park and detach from our trailer so we can get back to this conference really quick. And he's like, oh yeah, he's sitting there thinking, it's too bad this guy's like a star of a show right now, and we didn't even get a video, but maybe you'll see this someday. But anyway, he's our star because he was like, yeah, actually down by the water, we're kind of, you're allowed to park there. And I'm like, oh, what? But really, like most places that I use, park, stop, left, put on the brakes. Oh, we're doing it. She's driving.
It's okay.
It's a red light. Yeah, it's a red light.
Just not in town.
I know, I'm just being dramatic. Anyway, usually places allow you to park overnight. It's not about, detaching. And so I was like, that's what we're kind of after. He's like, oh, but yeah, no one owns a parking lot, and people, I think you're allowed to do that there. I'm like, okay. So the adventure continues, and Miranda's doing it. I hope that we can get back. We'll just go back for as long as, for the rest of the conference until the Lord says, oh, now you can go, and I have somewhere for you to be. Unless He says that to us, then we'll go back and try to. Hey, this is even better than State Park paying $35 a night. This is like kind of a free thing. I'm not going to release this video right away because I don't want anyone to find us there or something. But anyway, this is what we're told, and that it's allowed. And so we're going to investigate this thing and hopefully get back there, and the adventure will continue. Yeah, the adventure continues.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.